script well, you can actually make anyone work. Even if no one knows anything, even if someone is not a medical person. If you remember your script nicely, then you can actually save the life. I hope you guys have learned a lot from Dr. Muktia and other team members. So now you will be able to understand what I actually mean. I hope you guys have watched the video of child trauma in relation to our religion. So this video has been shown in multiple exams in UK and when the Arkin and European board exams were gone online, they were showing these videos and asking candidates to review and do the analysis. So I hope you guys have learned from this scenario. Before I start, I want one of you, Dr. Muktia, can select, and you can just share your experience about this video, what you think could have done better, what was the shortfall with leadership, despite having the whole team. Has anyone written these analysis or anyone want to share? Dr. Muktia, you can select a doctor who can share their thoughts about the video with me.
So is there anyone who would like to share his thoughts about the video which was telecasted just now? Anyone who wants to come forward, please. Please come here, introduce yourself and share your thoughts. And if there's anyone else who wants to share his thoughts, her thoughts, anyone else?
I'm Dr. Harizake and I'm already a part of LGM emergency medicine program. One thing that I felt was the one who was wearing the team he was actually leading. The one who was wearing the coat and it was written team leader, he wasn't one leading. That's why some mishappenings were the heart rate is falling. The saturation is fine. These two things I thought they were the problem.
Thank you.
Coordination was not proper, and there was haphazard. They were not properly organized. The one who had to be on we knew the roles. The one who had to be, the one with the chest compression should be on this side. The one with the ventilation. So there was mishappening. Yeah. One good thing was they knew the patient.
Thank you very much for your input. I think you are quite right. So whenever you want to make an analysis, start from the beginning. If you look at the ambulance handover, it was a very inadequate handover. And the team leader, whoever was leading, they didn't take a proper handover. And what exactly happened, what was the mechanism, the child conscious, unconscious. So there was the adequate law. So you had to take a team leader, don't lead them. From the ambulance, you had to take a proper handover so that everything will be dependent on your the approach to be gifted. So that was missed. Second, if you see from the beginning, the team leader is not introduced properly, does not allocate the role to anyone. And the team leader, they should not actually themselves touch the patient. They should be hands off. And you see that the girl, she was moving and she was touching the patient, she was moving and all those things. So once you start touching the patient, you lose the 360-degree awareness of the environment. And she just relied on whoever was the area side. The neck was not protected properly, there was left in between. And the area was said airway fine, but actually, at the end of the day, do they know the competency? Can you say the airway fine? And the child was unconscious. No measures were done to put the old airway, the mask was not done. If the oxygen was given at 7.5 minutes, which was very, very long delay, and there was a significant finding was that blood pressure was high. It was pushing that we had injury where you can have a relative call it outlook was around this was an informative child called the pedagogue should allow you to done such conversion.
The pupils
They were
were
more
based
focusing on the shift response of the school
pupils
rather than in the primary.
for the examination, the
Primary
pupils
level, primary level examination was not done properly. Just augmentation was done, but inspection, translation, translation, criteria. So you can see there was series of errors, although and of course there was lots of background noise, TV that was not wearing their shirt, someone else was total chaos. So this is a brief analysis that even if there were 12 people, all of them are medical qualified professionals, and if you don't have a proper leadership, you will still not be able to save the patient, you will kill the patient. And that was the main purpose to show you this video. Although the name of the workshop is BLS, basic life skills, and no other basic life skill going to teach you the leadership in cardiac arrest, which is very, very important. I think if you know your script well, you could have taken the control of the situation and you could have saved the child. Now, everyone, I mean, there are so many books where you can read about the leadership, there are so many modules, so many masters. I have designed my own master as a working for 4 years and acute medical consultant for 2 years. So everyone has developed their own skills. There's no right or wrong with ATLS, ALS, ATLS. They are all teaching you that. But I think there should be a structured approach which you should be able to follow. Even if someone makes you from the dream, you should follow that rule. You should be able to talk. So now, for example, take for example, if you are working in any hospital or if you're in coaching for patient home or if you're in for a cardiac arrest call or failure call or board. And you know that you have 4 or 5 people, but you know that you can make them work, but none of them is competent enough to run the cardiac arrest. None of them is competent enough to give you instructions and you know they will have errors. Just remember, before any cardiac arrest disease, and now from today onwards, going each chapter, do you really run the cardiac arrest in your hospital like this, the way we teach you it? So, say for example, if you record, the first thing I would say, always ensure that to make it simplified, I have designed one very simple rule, which is called rule of 4, which no one has ever done that before. No book has ever talked about it. You will not find anywhere. It was the brainchild of myself because all the big books, the ATLS, they give you so much of information that in real life actually you cannot perform them. So the rule of 4 is very simple. Before you approach any patient, make sure that you introduce yourself as, and I think you can write it and make it, you know, embrace it in department, and you can use my name. I need to publish all the copyright protection. You can put my name, this is Dr. Ash, it's a research quotation or Elliot. It will be very useful. So you can say rule of 4 is very simple. Before you approach the patient, you make sure that you introduce yourself who you are. And what is your job role and how are you going to lead show up so that everyone should be attention and should focus towards you. So you will say, my name is Dr. XYZ, I'm one of the doctors. I'm going to lead this article. Now, the moment you say that, actually everyone is now focusing towards you. Then, when you're introducing yourself, you need 1 or 2 people like a nurse or an insurer. You can introduce them as who you are, what your job role is. It doesn't take long, very simple. So introduction is very, very important. It's you and your team. And my thinking is who have I got? Is there anyone else? I never got anesthetic, I never got you can introduce yourself. Second, when you introduce yourself, the rule of 4, before you approach the patient, is second is very important. Allocate them the job role. Who is going to do what? Don't allocate them on very difficult tasks. You can't just say someone, you look at, you take care of elderly, you take care of group. Now, you still have to give them instruction. So, allocate them job role, ask them to set up the monitor, prepare the drawing, restaurant or airway difficult airway trouble, depending upon the situation, this anaphylactic shock, get adrenaline and all this. So, introduce and allocate. This is the second important step. Third, you, of course, when you introduce it, the ambulance handover is there. You introduce and you take proper handover. It's a part of the introduction. Introduction, allocate the job role, and third, most important thing is protect yourself. And say, everyone must protect yourself. Put your down gloves or gloves, cause universal precaution. You don't know who you are dealing with. You may be dealing with a patient who's got HIV, you may vomit on you. You may be dealing with a patient who's got megathyroid poison, or you may get exposed to a poison. So, introduce, allocate, and a personal protection law. Everyone should wear a personal protection. And the last bit is ask for more hands. Before you are in a first operation, you should do more. Number one is introduce, allocate. Number three, personal protection on. Number four, get more hands. So if you're dealing with a cardiac arrest, if I need more hands from pediatrician or whoever. Now the post operation. So when you are post operation, of course, there are only two possibilities. One possibility is the patient is talking, or the second possibility is the patient is not talking, and maybe just making coughing or gurgling noise, or making some pharyngeal obstructive airway noise. So if patient is talking, you will tell yourself, I will do both. So don't say this something, you're telling in your mind that you need to do four things if your patient is talking. Now, if your patient is talking, simple things, simple. Always put the oxygen mask on them. First thing is, put the oxygen mask, no matter what. Even if the saturation like this, you have to put the oxygen mask so that the nitrous oxide is replaced by oxygen. In case you get into the patient, you can extend apnea time. So, oxygen board, blood pressure monitor, cardiac monitor, and vital. You attach this board to a patient who is already talking. So, as a reason you say, my patient is talking, I'm not worried about the airway. Can someone please attach blood pressure monitor, cardiac monitor, oxygen, and pulse oxygen? And then give a call. Just do that. If the patient is not immediately calm. Now, say for example, the patient is not talking. So other possibility is not true. So you should ask, so you, in that team leader, you not ask how is the airway, is he making any noise, is there any blood, is there any water bodies or not. So if the patient is not talking, you should ask, you should do four things. Number one, you look into the mouth. What is the mouth? Of course you will be the same airway. Because if it's not talking, the airway is not protected. You can aspirate and try. Or you may already pass your approach. You can ask, if you don't have any dirty noise, any obstructive noise, can you open the mouth and look into the mouth and clear the nutrition? So first thing is look and clear any obstruction. Now, and see whether that makes any difference. Second is, if it's not making any difference, if the patient is still running obstructive, then you will do some maneuver. What are those maneuvers? What maneuver is? You will do the hypertension in a patient who is not traumatic. If the patient is a traumatic cardiac arrest, you will do jogging. I'm sure Dr. Yama has spoken to you. So, if the patient is not traumatic, so at the end I will ask some of you to summarize that all four steps from 0 to N. Alright, rule of 4. You can say Dr. H rule of 4. Now, if the patient is not talking, first thing you look into the mouth, clear the secretion, do the test. If it's not improving, you do the maneuver, which is hypertensive changes. You know why we do hypertensive changes? Because the tongue falls backward and the breathing cancer changes, the airway can be open and all the airways are fine. Third thing, if it's not improving, you will do the airway adjust, which is nasopharyngeal airway, oropharyngeal airway, any of them. And whenever you put the oropharyngeal nasopharyngeal airway, you have to support the breathing with the diaphragm. Don't breathe unless patient is got just a nasopharyngeal airway. He's pushing the pudendal this patient will need some diagram. So first step is as the agent and use of diagram. And if you don't know the level, it means the patient area is not protected. You should definitely get the intervention. So let's go back. Rule of 4. You're doing the leadership. You are at the put at. You're just saying, okay, my name is this, I'm on the doctor's department, I'm going to be provided. Can you all of you introduce yourself, tell me who you are, allocate the role, and for the specialty. And 4, get more help, personal protection law. Move on further. Check the patient response. The patient is talking. 4 things: oxygen, blood pressure monitor, cardiac monitor, pulse oximeter. Make sure they all happen systematically. If the patient is not talking, look at the demand, clear the physician, do the manual, active, children, and use the adjunct, which is middle manager, oral manager, do the diagram, and then if they are progressing to the level, if it is A and below, you cannot leave the patient. You have to put the tube, IGL, or something. This is the health area. As a leader, you should not move anywhere further unless it's totally area. Now, you can continue. Take for example, A is voted now. If the patient is talking and you will put the tube in, air is voted. To assess the breathing, again, you will ask for it and you will do both. As a leader, you don't actually have to necessarily do everything on your own. So, what more thing you will ask to assess the breathing? To assess the breathing, you will say, what is the respiratory rate? What is the oxygen saturation? Is the patient lifting the mask? If he ventilates? Is the chest moving equally symmetrical bilateral? So, if you go and look at the leadership that before in the video, they didn't ask for both. So, they didn't ask about the chest wall, through the symmetrical movement. In section time, you can ask all things for the breathing. Oxygen saturation, respiratory rate, pulse oximeter, what is the pulse oximeter showing? And is the chest moving equally symmetrical, or are there any factory findings important? To assess the breathing, you again have to do both. What are those both? Say, for example, you have done the 4 things, asked 4 things. Now you have to do 4 things. In 4 things, what you do, if I take the chest, drop into any surgical emphysema, any chest or chest, you feel the trachea. Second is, you feel the trachea. Third is, you focus the chest. 4th is, you answer the chest. 4 quarters. Upper front and right. So, you did 4 things to assess the breathing. And then you get 4 things. You haven't assessed the breathing properly. As a leader, you make the people do that. Can you please ask your associate, can you please focus the chest and report what is the problem? Can you please feel the trachea? Can you please focus the chest? Can you please also take all 4 quarters? Because they need this concept, and you need to take one more time. Okay? And that's all about the peak. We are still reading the rule of 4. Now, as a leader, once you have assessed the peak, and you are happy, you will say, I'm happy with the peak for now. Don't say I'm completely fine, because things may change. Now you will go and say, let's assess the circulation. To assess the circulation, again, you have to do 4 things. You ask 4 things, you do 4. To assess the circulation, first, ask the pulse. What is the pulse? Ask pulse, volume, regular, irregular, trade. That's important with pulse. 2. So what is the pulse of sensation? What is the blood pressure of sensation? What is the CRT? You always check the CRT with the stomach. You check the count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you look for the blind check. Normally, the blind check should happen within less than 3 seconds. If it is delayed, it means the patient is more damage. So, to assess the circulation, you have the pulse, blood pressure, CRT. And the 4th, most important thing is you look for any sign of bleeding inside and outside. So you look for any red bone bleeding or any melena, which may be cardiac shock with melena, or if you have a bedside ultrasound, do the echo, you look for the fluid in the pericardium, pericardium. So, and you look for the pericardium, is it cold or confused or not. So, when you are doing the calculation assessment, ask your team members, if someone sees this is a ball, I want to know the blood pressure, and can you please say what is the CRT of the patient, and then signs of breathing, are there any melina, are there any blood, is he cold, is he bad for is he conscious, and when someone sees correct the cost scan, left side and so, you have to say that we leader, even if it is not available. Later on, we can talk about it with most of the efficiency. Oh, I had requested cost scan, it wasn't there. I wanted to do the verified and put up, but rule out, there was no echo available, no facility available. Then later on, team management or hospital can look at it. Now, we are still in circulation. To assess the circulation, we ask for things which are response, measure CRT, and any kind of breathing inside and outside, and then. Now, yes, to assess the circulation, we do four things. What are they? Which is, you go in, put two white Verizon cameras in the peri-arrest compartment. Always put two white Verizon cameras. And as soon as you put the cameras in, the blood comes out. The second thing is you send the blood for DVDs, group and say, cross-match, or whatever is relevant. Important thing is blood gases, which can be available quickly, and you will know electrolytes more. So, when you put the cannula in, the blood will come out, send the blood. The two steps are. Third step, when you're sending the blood and the fluid, you have to give the fluid, or blood first, water. So if you're sending blood and fluid out of the body, you have to give some blood, depending upon the situation. You can give normal saline, you can give blood, if the patient is more average, compromised, really heavy, peripartum, female, average, or negative blood can be given. So, now, fourth step in circulation is reassessment. So here, the leadership is not reassess at all. Whatever they were doing, they were just doing. If you're running in exam, any exam, if you're not reassessing the patient, they will fail. So, let them ask. To assess the circulation, to ask four things, we do four things. Number one, four things is check the pulse, blood pressure, CRT, and pericardium, signs of breathing. We do four things, two eyes look at the send the blood into the state constant use. So you're sending blood, give the blood that is product. Depending upon whatever the situation is, if the patient is having a bleeding, menorrhagic, or you can give constant acid, fluid, blood, FFP, platelets. So here you are giving stuff. And as soon as you give any stuff, you have to reassess the patient. Now, whenever you do intervention, the fourth step is circulation is reassess. Go and check. Is the patient alert? Is he talking? Is the pulse improved? Especially improved, CRT improved or not? Now, this is a CSS. Now the D. To assess the D, CNS, again, you have to do four things, which is GCS, pupil, blood glucose, and any signs of lateralization. The patient is alert, talking, or even if it is unconscious, you give them a painful stimulus. On the other side, there's a bleed in the brain, central damage on the right side, external hematoma. On the right side, you get a central response, left side, you get a central response. So you check this, and the lateralization, which includes pupils as well. Maybe one side is pupil, and the other side is normal. So, to assess this D, CNS, again, you have to do four things, which is, number one, is GPS, blood glucose, results, the signs of lateralization. Now, let's come back to cardiac arrest. So, once you're very old that, and during all those things, all of the respiration goes into cardiac arrest. Someone will say, oh, I cannot see the pulse. I cannot get the response. Blood pressure is unreported. Always first thing, again, you have to do four things. Cardiac arrest is a reason. You're standing in the foot and you will take it. Someone please confirm the cardiac arrest. So 3-point chest pulse. Look, listen, and see. I'm sure Dr. Mukta must have told you. So you confirm the cardiac arrest first. Now, if the cardiac arrest is confirmed, the next thing you immediately should do is ask your colleague to immediately start the chest compression. Second thing is chest compression. So easy. And then you ask for more hands. Okay, we are dealing with the cardiac arrest, so you take more hands. Third thing is you get more hands. And then you do the same cardiac arrest Dr. Mukta has just taught you. While someone is the chest compression, so the cardiac arrest is now number one. Confirm the cardiac arrest. Number two, there's a number of times people start the chest compression with the people who have a heart. So, number one, confirm the cardiac arrest. Number two, start the chest compression. If no one is available, then there's only place where cardiac team leader can take over. And they can start the chest compression and hand over to someone else. At the same time, ask people, will someone please start documenting the time of the cardiac arrest? So confirm the cardiac arrest, start the chest compression, start documenting. At the same time, when you instruct people to document, ask them to get more help and ask them to get everybody and MRO ready. It's a case. It's very simple. Cardiac arrest, confirm, start chest compression, three, start documentation, get more help, including identity, don't forget, and then you get more help, including so messages, if you have a UCAS machine or low cardiac arrest. Say for example, you're dealing with a patient with a cardiac arrest, and a patient turns into arrhythmia, BP, SVT, because he's unconscious. So, of course, whenever you get the arrhythmia, you always ask four questions to yourself. But still you are following the rule of you ask four questions. Is this stable patient? You check suitable patients. Suitable patients are those who are stable, no chest pain, no vulnerability, they are not also conscious. Then you can do the cardiac. But for the cardiac arrest now, if the patient has got cardiac arrest, chest pain, vulnerability, unconscious, then he is not focused on cardiac. He is for deep cardiac. You make a decision of deep cardiac. Apply the rule of four, which is 4F. Number one, 4F is rate the patient is not appropriate. Number two, select the right tool. You all should know what tools are required for you. Screen, safety check. Keep on the safety check. Make sure that there is no oxygen or there's no one touching the metal of the bed before you give the shot. The fourth thing is use the shot. So this how you have to keep going, and after one or two cycles, after one cycle, you start talking about 4H and 4, which are the reversible causes of heart, which is the reversible causes of heart. Like 4H, hypoxia, just say I'm correcting the hypoxia, hypovolemia, we're already giving the fluid. Hypokalemia, just ask if the BPG results are bad, are we giving this sort of electrolyte normality? Or hypotension, ensure that massive blood pressure is under control, hypothermia, temperature check, and 4 tension pneumothorax and pulmonary thromboembolism and tension pneumothorax, pulmonary thromboembolism and toxins. Right? So now, as a user, when you go home today, in 1 minute, you should be able to summarize the whole value of your bed. How do you do that? You say, before I approach the patient, I'll do 4 things. I will clean, allocate, get more help, what's the potential? Then, if my patient is not talking, if my patient is talking. My patient is talking, oxygen, pressure, motor, cardiac, motor, one. If my patient is not talking, look at the mouth, clear the mouth, secretion, here. Use the open and use the adjustment, use the door, process the breathing, not forcing, not forcing back. From oxygen, respiratory, if you just take the mouth, ventilating, what is the chest movement like, electrical, any inspection finding movement. Then do forcing for respiration, check the trachea, membrane, oxygen, circulation, pulse, pressure, CRT, any signs of increase inside our body. It will be cancer, ultrasound can, that. Not this, you do moving, do I go ahead and the blood fluid component, do the fluid interpretation, blood interpretation, and real. Indeed, GPS will find the visualization and alert nerves, GPS, prepare, pressing code, final make sure you do that. Then, if you're moving further, the patient goes to the cardiac arrest, you can close the cardiac arrest, start the chest compression, connect more hands, ask them to document, and get the results in the mind. Then someone will tell you, you do your documentation with regards to then the next dose of respiratory comes, then the next dose of cardiovascular comes. If it has to be the cardiovascular, it's fine. If the patient is suitable or not, with more things, then if the patient is suitable, go for more the day, characterize you, safety, shot. And think of force and force, which is the hospital cause, and try to remove. That's how you lead a cardiovascular. If you implement this in your life from today, you will save hundreds of patients, and you will be known very definitely in your life. I hope this session was useful. If someone wants to summarize, I'll give you 2 minutes to summarize. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone?
So there is a candidate who would like to summarize what is taught today. Please hurry up.
You can make a flow chart. You can make a flow chart for your hospital. You can do the interpretation there. You can see your quality improvement project.
So we'll start by introduction. We'll introduce ourselves. We'll get to know what are the names. We'll get to know what are the names of the other members, and we'll allocate the roles to them. We'll check for the own purview where the personal protective equipment, and we'll also ask the other members to wear the personal equipment, and we will ask for more help if it's needed. Then we'll see if the patient is talking or not. If the patient is talking, we'll check for 4 things. We'll check the pulse, we'll check the BP, we'll check the saturation, and we'll the respiratory rate. And if the patient is not talking, then we'll again do the 4 things. So first of all, we'll put an oxygen mask, and then we'll do the head lift and chin lift, head tilt, smell work. If it does not work, we'll do the jaw thrust. And if it still doesn't work, the adjuncts, that includes nasopharyngeal, oropharyngeal airway, and if it also doesn't work, we'll go for the intubation. Then for respiratory breathing, we'll check for 4 things. Again, that's like respiratory rate, saturation, chest expansion, if the chest is boiling or not.
Venting of the mask.
Okay, we'll check if the mask is misting or not. And we'll feel for the 4 things. One is we'll palpate it. We'll inspect, then we will palpate, then we will purple the chest, and 4th thing is we'll auscultate the chest. Then all the quadrants. Then the last thing is circulation. It's the same. We'll check, look for 4 things, and then we'll do for 4 things.
But if we missed one thing, we have to check the oral cavity in case if anything's causing the obstruction or not.
Okay. And then we have to share the secretions. Okay. In circulation, we'll ask that 4 things: pulse, BP, capillary refill time. We'll check the capillary refill by blanching for 5 minutes, 5 seconds only. And then we'll see if the patient is hypovolemic or not. And then we'll check for the signs of bleeding. If the fast scan or echo is available, we'll go for that. Uske baad we'll do 4 things. Number 1 is we'll do the IV cannulations to large bore cannulas. Second is we'll take the samples for blood cross match and for the samples for PBGs and CBC and other labs. Third is we'll take the blood and then we'll give the blood, either blood or fluid. If the patient is hypovolemic, we'll give fluid, and we'll try, if the patient is bleeding, we'll try to arrange blood as soon as possible and we'll give blood. And then 4th thing is reassess the patient and check the signs of lateralization.
Thank you very much. I think this was a very good summary. That's how you all can do that particular. Thank you very much, Dr. Muktia, for inviting me. I hope wish you best of luck. I'm starting my round now. So, over to you. Please make sure everyone gives a feedback for this session.
Pleasure is ours, and we are very grateful to you for always being there to help us, to support us, to guide us, to teach us, to train us, and to make a mentor us. So we are really grateful to you, sir. कि आप हमेशा हमारा साथ देते हैं और ये जो आज का सेशन था इट वाज मोर देन बेसिकली बेसिक लाइफ सपोर्ट क्योंकि आज के सेशन में हमने ना सिर्फ बेसिक लाइफ सपोर्ट की बात की बल्कि हमने इसका लीडरशिप की बात की और बल्कि सर ने तो आपको प्राइमरी सेशन में एसीडी पे पढ़ा दिया तो एसीडी से भी टच कर रहे हैं तो ओवरऑल द सेशन वेंट वंडरफुल एंड आई एम रियली ग्रेटफुल टू यू सर एंड रियली वी आर ऑनर्ड सो प्लीज गिव अ बिग हैंड
Thank you very much, Dr. Mukhya, and we'll continue to do that. We make sure we do more sessions for non-resident doctors as well, so that they can learn.
Yes, I will request to give only 1 minute. Only 1 minute, sir.
Now I will invite Atif Iqbal Saab, Managing Director of HiQ Pharmaceuticals, to present a memento of appreciation to Dr. Ashfaq Sonatia for conducting the wonderful
Thank you very much, Dr. Ashfaq, for giving us such a nice time and teaching everybody. My name is Atif Iqbal. Let me introduce myself. As you mentioned, first of all, I have to introduce myself. My name is Atif Iqbal. I'm the CEO of HiQ Pharmaceutical, and here we are with Dr. Mukhtar teaching all the basic skills, life skills to all the students. Thank you once again for coming online and teaching everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ashfaq. Well, I learned a lot about you.
And there's a sheet for you. Would like to
On your behalf, sir, I would like to receive the sheet on your behalf, and inshallah then I'll hand over to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Sonatia, Dr. Ashfaq, for keeping
Thank
this
you.
workshop so much, sir.
Thank you,
Very
sir.
honored and blessed. Thank you.
All the best. Okay, Dr. Mukhya, I'll take a leave now, and over to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
ये बंद कर दो ना पीछे जल्दी
Now I will invite Dr. Mukhya to receive the sheet for the appreciation. Now I will invite Dr. Atif Iqbal Sahab for the closing remarks on the wonderful session today has been conducted regarding BLS, ACLS and APLS.
Thank you everyone, and I'm really feeling honored to be here as a part of this group. As you all are doctors, I'm not a doctor, but still I enjoyed all the teaching which you are taking home, and I really appreciate Dr. Mukhtar as he taught you, and I hope that these learnings will help in future to enhance your skills, enhance your abilities, and you will further improve and will give more to the country. Thank you once again. Thank you.
So thank you everyone for being part of today's session, and I think today's session was more than basic life support. We basically not only talked about how to recognize cardiac arrest, how to activate the emergency response system, how to go from adult until pediatric and infant CPR, how to recognize respiratory arrest, how to assess breathing in a patient basically who's having respiratory arrest, and how to leave a patient who's choking. But we also talk about BLS in special circumstances, and we also talk about teen diabetes. And Dr. Ashfaq sort of blessed us to say, okay, basically we're talking about the leadership, basically in cardiology in the medicine department. And last but not least, जो लास्ट उन्होंने चीज सिखाई तो वो तो बहुत ही एडवांस, क्योंकि उन्होंने प्राइमरी सर्वे प्राइमरी एडजस्टमेंट के बाद ये बेटा, तो आप सबके आने का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। एक लिंक शेयर कर रहा हूँ, तो आप उसमें आज के सेशन के बारे में कमेंट जरूर कीजिएगा और मेरे फीडबैक जरूर दीजिएगा। आप उस लिंक में भी दे सकते हैं, ग्रुप में भी दे सकते हैं, और इसके अलावा व्हाट्सएप पे भी दे सकते हैं। आप सबका बहुत शुक्रिया।
वीडियो फीडबैक भी दे सकते
Thank you everyone. It was pleasure meeting you all, and I am grateful and I am very excited to host this session. And I appreciate your eagerness and dedication in learning every step of BLS and ACLS. Now I will invite Dr. Mukhtar to receive the shield, and we will start the certification distribution ceremony. Now I will call Atif Iqbal Sahab for this.
Same here, you all were also wonderful hosts. Well cooperated and
Previously, I received the shield of Dr. Shah, and this is my
Now I will invite Dr. Rida Rana to receive her shield. As a facilitator of this project.
बाद में चेंज कर सकते हैं। I think एक ले लेते हैं तो फिर नाम में आएगा।
ये रही है। So now I would like to invite Mr. Craig Kumar, you know, from all the way.
Now I will invite Ramesh to receive his shield.
now invite myself.
Now I will invite Dr. Mukhtar to give shield to Dr. Atif Iqbal Sahab. Now I invite Dr. Mukhtar to give shield to Atif Iqbal Sahab.
So the appreciation is there.
invite Dr. Noman to receive his shield from Dr. Mukhtar.
On behalf of Dr. Mohan.
Now I invite Anis Kashmi Sahab to receive his shield from Dr. Mukhtar.
Thank you.
Now I will invite Ahmad Dane Sahab to receive his shield from Dr. Mukhtar. अच्छा, Now I invite Dane Sahab to receive his shield from Dr. Mukhtar.
Present.
Thank you.
Now I invite Faizan Sahab to receive his shield from Dr. Mukhtar. Now it's time for you guys to have your certificates for the wonderful session you attended today.
सर्टिफिकेट्स हम आपको दे रहे हैं लेकिन एक स्पेशल अनाउंसमेंट करना है इम्पोर्टेंट है कि भी आपका पोस्ट सेशन टेस्ट भी होगा अभी तो हम आपको लिंक दे रहे हैं वो आपने करना है और एक को लिंक हम आपको भेज दें उसके बाद
Now I will call Dr. Fareed to receive her certificate. Now I will call Dr. Harim Zakir to receive her certificate. Now I will call Dr. Buzna to receive her certificate. Now I will call Dr. Wajahat to receive his certificate. Now I will call vlogger of the day and Dr. Yamin over here. Now I will call Dr. Jamina Jamali to receive her certificate.
आपके आने का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया है जो आप ऑनरेड किया
I am honored to learn from you. Wonderful and beautiful. Amazing. Thank you.
Now I invite Dr. Sayyeda Mahi Ejaz to receive her certificate. Now I invite Dr. Aksa Yaqub to receive her certificate. Now I invite
बजाई
Now I invite Dr. Hira Nehal to receive her certificate. Now I invite Dr. Syed Mohammad Azhar to receive his certificate. Now I invite Dr. Anika Ahmed to receive her certificate. Now I invite Dr. Javeria Wali to receive her certificate.
This certificate.
Now I invite Dr. Nisha Rathi to receive her certificate. Now I invite Dr. Arifa Ashraf to receive her certificate. Now I invite Dr. Sabahat Tariq to receive her certificate. Now I invite Dr. Sara Siddiqui to receive her certificate. Now I invite Dr. Myra Khalid to receive her certificate. Now I invite Dr. Ruba Imran to receive her certificate. Now I invite Dr. Myra Hanif to receive her certificate. Now I will call Dr. Sayyida Sana Zahra for the certificate. Now I will call Dr. Atikullah to नहीं ये बात है इसके बाद Now I will call Dr. Alvina Afsar to receive her certificate. एक साथ है लाइट सेटिंग Now I invite Dr. Anusha Faizan to receive her certificate. Now I call Dr. Mina Khan to receive her certificate. Now I invite Dr. Khadija Hamid to receive her certificate.